We're going to give you a closer look at the Pioneer DDJ-T1 controller and you have a run through of its features. So this controller looks like Pioneer basically combined some CDJs and a DJM mixer into a single unit, and it's basically what they've done, and it works really well. It ships with a light version of Traktor Pro 2, so there's no need to map your buttons, although the option is still there for other software. At the top of the unit here we have our FX selection, allowing for chain effects. This means you get 3 different effects in chain on FX1 and the same on FX2. Select an FX and then select which channel it goes on in the mixer section, and then you can have your effects playing. Below this you have your needle search strip, which is always a nice touch to have, and you can use up to 4 virtual decks with this controller. You can use the deck buttons and the cue manually, or use fader start on all 4 decks using the mixer section. And we really like this feature because it's great as it gives you a hassle-free way of changing a deck without having to push lots of buttons and being able to swap decks instantly. We've got our loop buttons and 4 hot cues that offer dual function, allowing you to move through tracks as well. The buttons are a little on the small side, but they're not too much hassle to use. Pitch faders feel just like any other CDJ pitch fader, so no complaints there. And the jog wheels feel nice and stiff like most Pioneer equipment. Like we said, this is basically a CDJ and DJM mixer mixed together. Like new CDJs, the jog wheels have lights around the edge to help with mixing and track markings, and these work great for scratch DJs as they have motion after you let go and have a great virtual vinyl feel to them. Then we've got our standard cue and play buttons there, and they've got a nice build quality to them as well. The deck on the other side is identical, and this is not mirrored to make it look like 2 CDJs together. So if you look at the mixer section, there's a nice layout with everything in line and easily findable in the dark. The gain knobs are a little smaller than the rest, making them easier to find if you're feeling your way around the mixer section. And the control knob at the top allows you to find tracks on your laptop easily, and using the FX section is as simple as selecting which FX to use. And as mentioned, you've got fader start as well, which allows you to change decks just by moving the faders. So at the front of the unit we have our headphone connectors, and on the other side a mic and auxiliary input. Whilst this controller has no emergency through, if your computer crashes you can use the auxiliary input to play music off an iPod whilst you get things back up and running. The back of the unit has a 1/4 inch balance output and RCA output, as well as an aux and USB connection. So this unit is made from nice plastic and has a light feel to it. It's a little on the large side, so it's more for hobby DJs than club DJs because you don't really want to carry something like this around. But it's well laid out and works brilliantly. And we'd definitely recommend it if you're looking for a new controller. Don't forget to check out hotdjgear.com for more DJ news, reviews and tutorials.